Hi there, I'm Christopher Dunnigan. This is HandmadeInVermont.com. Today we're talking about the Hubbardton Forge interior wall sconce called the Gossamer. It's a very beautiful, beautiful sculpture. I love these fixtures that are awesome to look at and throw a ton of light in different directions and have a high utility. This is the 2079-17. Let's get into a lot of the little details. So this is going to be 11.5 inches tall, so it's about yay tall, 26 inches wide, so it's a pretty good size, especially if you're putting over a bathroom vanity. And it's going to come out at 7.4 inches in projection, so it's going to throw light down on a vanity as well. We'll get into a lot of the applications in a second. Back plate is 9 inches by 4.5. Mounting height is 5.5 inches from the bottom of the fixture to the middle of your 4-inch junction box. This is what you guys have on your wall, So a great way to show you a lot of these details, if you're on our website, HandmadeInVermont.com, on the page for this fixture, look over on the right-hand side of your screen in the red tabs. That's the other way around. Look over on the right-hand side of your screen under the pull-down menus. Red tabs are on the left. Don't look in those. Look under those pull-down menus and scroll down. You're going to see a link. It's going to say, click here for installations instructions PDF. Click on that for me. Those install instructions, which are going to be in the box for this, have great detailed drawings. It's going to show you how it all goes together. It's going to show you how the back plate's going to go onto your junction box, so great details about that. And it's just a great way to see more information on the sconce. So let's get into more information on lighting and lamping and what's coming out of this. This is going to be using 28 watts of dedicated LED. It is a dimmable fixture. Put it on a dimmer. Put it on a dimmer that's rated for LEDs. Very important. Talk to your contractor about that. That frame that's going to be going around the decoration, all those decorative parts in the middle, there are two strips of LEDs pushing light at each other through an acrylic diffuser. And what that does is the light goes through, it hits the diffuser, which diffuses it up and down. So it's going to be eliminating those pieces going up, the bottoms of it going down. And while they're making the sculpture look beautiful, at the same time, they're going to be putting light up onto your ceiling in a bath. I'm always kind of thinking about this as using in a bathroom, but you can use this in lots of other places, which I'll talk about. But it's a great application for bathing a room with light and also putting task lighting down on your hands if you're going to be using this in a bathroom over a basin, because there's a lot of times you're using contact lenses and things and you need good light. This is task lighting. And you need that to come down on your hands, and this fixture will do that. If you're going to be using this in other applications, like in a hallway, it's going to do the same thing. It's going to bathe that hallway with light by putting light up on the ceiling and washing the wall up. It's also going to put light down on the ground so you can see where you're walking. People are going to use this in dining rooms, flanking fireplaces, and living rooms. They're going to be using it all over the place, and also they're probably going to be using it in hospitality. So it's a great fixture to use in restaurants, in hotels, all kinds of places like that. So why don't we hop into, before we go there, let's talk more about the lumens coming out of this. 28 watts of light is about the equivalent of a 100-watt bulb, which is 940 lumens. It's, again, quite a bit dimmable fixture. Always remember that. Okay, moving on, let's talk about metal finishes. If you're on our website, HandmadeInVermont.com, now it's time to look over in the red tabs. Over on the left, you're going to see a finishes help guide in those red tabs. Give that a click for me. There's going to be a video at the top of that. It's going to be me talking to you guys about the differences in Hubbardton Forge finishes and how they can look on different types of forging. I'm going to be referencing a color chart. Scroll down until you see that chart that has all the different finishes on it. I'll be talking about that chart in that video, so it's very important to have that up. Watch the video, use the chart. When you're done, go back to that chart. You can click on any of those colors and you'll see a bigger window pop up with lots of different samples of whatever you guys just clicked on. And you'll notice when you go back to the pull-down menus on the upper right-hand corner of the page for this fixture, you're going to have two choices you've got to make. The first one's going to be choosing for the fixture body itself, and that's going to be the frame that's holding all of those decorative pieces. It's also going to be the back plate, so if that's the fixture body. And what we call the decoration are those pieces of kind of sculpture that are sitting in the middle there. A lot of people, including myself, are probably going to be choosing contrasting finishes. I tend to like a brighter finish in the middle of it, but you can do the whole thing in the same finish if you want. It's really up to you. It's an absolutely stunning fixture. I would love to have this in my own house. So, I think that really takes care of most of the really big details on this. When you buy your Hubbardton forged fixtures from HandmadeInVermont.com, shipping is free to every state except Alaska and Hawaii. There is no tax if we ship out of the state of Vermont. We're the only dealer with 90-day returns and no restocking fees. No other dealer does that. Some larger items do not come back. We'll always tell you about that ahead of time, and that's going to be the same thing for custom. And then we have a rush program. So Hubbardton Forge generally takes about 3 to 4 weeks to get product out. All those things, remember the pull down menu, all those different finishes, give you the ability to customize this as much as you like in those finishes, which is why they don't stock anything. 3 to 4 weeks normal production time before your shipping time. I can cut that time in half, and if you're doing multiples of exactly the same thing, so let's say you're doing 2 or 3 of the same Gossamer Sconce in the same finishes, that is one line item. Super inexpensive to do that as rush. Get you out the door in about 10 to 14 days max. Just drop me a quick email, sales@HandmadeInVermont.com. We spell out the word Vermont, or you can call 802-446-2400, and I can tell you all about that. Showroom in Vermont has over 350 Hubbardton forged fixtures spread across 2 floors. We have a What's on Display page. It's over on the left-hand side of your screen, back in those red tabs. So click on that. Always adding to that, so it's just growing bigger and bigger and bigger. If you don't see something on that page that you're looking for, you can always contact us and find out if we have it coming in, because we always have new product coming in as well. Showroom is open every day except Sunday from 11 to 6, and I'm here every day except Sunday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Time. And I think that kind of covers basically everything. Oh, one last thing, clearance center. We have an awesome clearance center here too. 75% off MSRP. It's returns, discontinued, and showroom samples. Have to come here to use it, so just keep that in mind too. So we hope to see you in our showroom. Any questions, drop me a quick note and I will answer any questions you guys have. Thanks. Have a great day. Bye-bye.